All right, man. Take me through how you're feeling, how fight week's going for you. Because let me tell you something. This is not a normal situation for you and for probably the media end of things. We're talking to you making your pro debut. This doesn't happen all the time, so people think pretty highly of you. And what's that feel like?
It's a good feeling, man. I'm just trying to, live the moment, embrace it, and I think that I'm ready. I feel good. I feel confident, and hopefully I can, put on a good performance for you guys Friday night.
Have you felt pressure? Have you felt is it excitement? Is it anticipation? What's the mood?
No pressure, man. Just all excitement. I love the media, man. It's a huge motivator for me. So, hopefully whenever Friday night comes, I can come out there and perform just as well as I speak.
Obviously, with the guys that you get to be around at the gym in Albuquerque, you got a lot of brains that are available for you to pick and talk about what this moment will be like when it finally comes. So, who are some of the key people that you've talked to about getting advice and what you need to expect this week?
I've talked to Diego. Diego Sanchez is a good friend of mine. He's a good mentor to me, and I've talked to Bavon Lewis. He's also a very good friend of mine, and they all keep telling me the same thing, and hopefully I can just come in and just remember what they told me and perform to the best of my abilities.
Talk to me a little bit about being in Albuquerque, just in general, that kind of group that you get to work with. I mean, I know everybody is talking about how you're right there with John Jones, and there's a lot of comparisons being drawn. And is that a good thing, or
no? I mean,
just find a way to use that to your advantage?
Yeah, no, it's definitely a good thing. I mean, John is also a great friend of mine, and he's a good motivator too. He's always at the gym giving me good advice, giving me good rounds, and I really appreciate having him as a friend and as a training partner.
At the same time, do you feel like the comparisons are going to be there for a while, but eventually those comparisons are going to stop, and it all starts with you picking up a win on Friday?
No, I mean, yeah, for sure. They're definitely going to be there. I mean, it is what it is. I'm sure at one point in his career he was known as Rashad Evans' training partner. So it is what it is. Eventually I'll make my own name and build my own legacy. But right now I'm okay with it.
Talk to me a little bit about the guy you're facing on Friday, Roman Huerta, I guess. So, what does he bring to the table? What have you been able to look at, and how do you think things are going to go down?
Honestly, I'm not going to say too much about him. I definitely think he's a tough opponent for sure, and I'm not underestimating by any means. But I feel like as a mixed martial artist, I'm more complete, and I feel like that my skills will be the deciding factor in this fight, and I feel like I walk away with the victory.
How much of that has to do with the crew that you get to work with there at Jackson Wink?
Oh, a bunch. I mean, a ton. I attribute all of my skills and all of my training to my training partners and my coaches. I'm very confident in my coaches. Coach Wink, I've been working with a lot, and Coach Chad, and Coach Greg, and everybody that works with me on a regular basis. I trust in them 100%. I feel like they've given me the right tools to be successful.
You feel like the timeline for you being here in Bellator right now at this point, you're what? You're 20?
20, yeah.
Did the timeline, sort of happen quicker because you're there with that crew compared to if you would have been someplace else?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, I give most of the credit to my manager because, obviously I wouldn't be where I'm at right now if it wasn't for my manager. But I definitely attribute a lot of it to my gym as well, my environment, because it is the best gym in the world in my opinion, and we do things that nobody else is doing, and we learn things that nobody else is learning. So I definitely attribute a lot of it to them as well.
What's the ideal way you see this thing going on Friday night?
I just see a masterful performance on my behalf, just going out there and performing and putting on a great show.